What is going on, YouTube? John from Emphatic coming to you with the latest Emphatic War recap. Emphatic Elite versus Grumpy Old Men, CWL Premier Week 4. 95 to 99 loss. Basically, we hung in there with GOM, and for every area of the war aside from our 10v11, only 2 of our 10s landed 10v11, which hurt really badly. We'll just throw one of them up there. We did get an 11v11 triple. We did go for the other 3 as 11v11s. One of them was a 1-star, which is in fact the one we tripled. So we did 4 10v11 or 4 11v11 hits and only had 1 triple. So recapping myself going in on this because yeah, I can. And this was really just a modification of really a simple tweak to the plan. I think Blizzard or Joe or somebody came up with this to start with. And a lot of them just had problems with like the queen trying to break herself in, which I was kind of thinking was going to happen to me, even though I moved her a little bit more. You'll see as this goes. But here I am just getting all the same percentage that they did. Put queen down. And then bringing one less wizard. I kind of thought I shot myself in the foot here when I realized what the wizard was for, because I was going to use him for dark barracks. But the wizard's important job is to clear that lab so the funnel's established. Fortunately, he is fast enough to get done. In fact, he comes up, takes a shot at this archer tower, too. I think he ends up being instrumental in getting the archer tower down quickly. Taking their time getting everything lured out, which is fine. I think Queen thinks she can reach the king right now, so she's going to step up. Oh, no, she does get into range. And once she kills the mortar, of course, she's going to target the baby dragon first. Poison rage, because she's going to be dealing with king CC. Get PK down, get enough bowlers on that drill to start funneling the 12 o'clock arch tower. Spam all my wall breakers in because there's no bomb danger. I brought extra because I thought they were going to be fighting a lot of extra bomb. And then here's the tweak here is I brought in some balloons and I hasted them right into that cannon to establish the funnel. Of course, they weren't totally needed because it was taken down, but still they end up taking 1, 2, almost 3 defenses with them. But everybody's able to get in the core. We had a couple Valkyries go ahead to pop some bombs, had a heal spell down, so that allowed everybody in. Queen kept going, so this ended up with a nice 56% on it. Really just from adjusting where the queen got set down, and I'll still contend that those balloons were necessary for the funnel. Alright, we have My Precious pilot in his Hoy Devil account. Coming in here with 11v11 triple. Starts queen up top. He's going to break her right into the corner there. And her job's go and get this eagle. She does a pretty good job. Asuka tried doing this on his hit, but I don't know. I don't remember what exactly happened. But I think this was the final hit of the war for us. And Grumpy Old Men went 11v11 too, but I don't think they even came close. I think it was like a 60% double. So, I mean, 10v10, I think we did a pretty good job of handling with them. We were neck and neck for a while. And we hit a huge one. Pompa had 3 10v10 triples this war. He 6-packed his alligator count and then 1 on Runko. And then Eamon had the luckiest triple ever. But as you see, he's going to close everybody into the P.E.K.K.A. tanking. Is that a level 7? That is a level 7. So then we get a CC. He brings in quite a few Valkyries. So instead of bringing witches, he's bringing Valks, which is something I haven't seen before. And really, I think they did a good number on this base here. They're just running straight ahead, shredding everything. And unlike the skeletons from the witches, they go and pop the CC. Plus, they mow through that CC witch. So, this is kind of where Asuka's fell apart, is that nobody stayed really in the core. Plus, he came in from a different angle. But since everybody's staying in the core, they go get those Infernos. Really, those Inferno that was still staying, they ended up taking out all the kill squad for Asuka's hit. And actually left at 1-starred, 11v11, so that hurt. But fortunately, we got it on a second try. There you go. Everybody's just tearing it up. So nice hit, MP. Here comes hashtag luckiest triple ever. And this one actually came close. I think Asuka was the first one to hit this one too. And his queen ended up getting just a little bit more than Eamon's. But there you go. Keen sets the funnel. We do get some wall breakers in. Queen's going to go take 2 cannons and all 3 air defenses. And we have skeletons for the AQ. And really, we changed on a fly. Like Asuka's hit, I think he dropped all skeletons on the AQ to start, hoping to get the CC down as well, but did not end up getting that. Because it still ends up being a pretty big vulnerability when there's no splash around the queen. But also, he had a enemy AQ or enemy witch pop out of that poison, so it happens to me so much. I always bring a Valkyrie nowadays. I hate them. Witches are just pain. So here comes the loons. He's getting a nice little path here to take care of all the stuff. But you're going to see what goes on here. Because he probably should have waited a little bit on this rage spell. So one of us could have alerted him to the fact that the bomb tower was still standing. That's where spotters kind of really help. So enemy AQ, as you see, is just chasing everybody. She's taking down pups. And she's going to start targeting balloons before the hound even gets hit. So the ones on the Inferno Tower are getting taken out. More coming to take out the Inferno. Queen's going to start shooting them down. And finally, Lava Hound gets ahead. I think there's maybe 2 loons left. And this was like a 2-minute, 59-second, and 9/10 raid. It was tight. There we go. Pups finally get the AQ. So we'll let the slow cleanup finish. And there we go. Here's the first of Pumpa's 9-pack. Coming at this with a Lalo. And he's going to establish a nice little funnel on this mortar here. And in fact, break into the Inferno compartment. Into 2 splash at that rate. He's a huge fan of these Kill Squad hits. But I think he can get both those air sweepers too from here. And I think he does. So this is a long hike to funnel everybody in. Skeleton's down to distract the Inferno. But it's just giants and heroes here. And look at everything they're taking out. Kane finally gets in the core. It looks like he is going to take out the sweeper by himself. And AQ is going to get the other one right away. So that makes things easy. And here comes that flight. We get that rage spell so that everybody gets held up on all the defenses going into that first air defense. But solid pathing here. Has a haste he doesn't need. That's a solid attack. Why am I not 4x? There we go. It's part 2 of his 9-pack. Bringing the hogs on this one. And he's got a nice funnel here for popping that Tesla. So Archer's doing work clearing a funnel there. This funnel was pretty nasty. I loved it. Yeah. There we go. So it just drops all the bowlers down in one spot. And they work pretty efficiently here to start shredding all these defenses. And bouncing off of this Dark Elixir storage, they're going to take out that Wizard Tower and further establish the funnel. So there's no danger in them walking. So Inferno's on the enemy or friendly Keen, but he's already on top of it before it even targets him, so he's still alive. And there's the hogs all sneaking in, hit an outside bomb. A lot of those we saw. Enemy AQ just went beast on this. She's going to end up going and getting that bomb tower, I think. Pops out, gets the cannon, gets the... Is she going to take the bomb tower before... No, all the hogs are going to eat the bomb tower. Both of them. But had so many hogs left over, this base was crushed. Good hit, Pampa. And here's his last one, and this is another hog hit. Another kill squad hog hit. It's not doing anything fancy with walks or anything. In fact, this looks like a double wall break. So again, using archers to establish a funnel down there. 10 giants in his comp. No jump spell. He's expecting a nice push. Maybe he's doing a rage on the giants to or slash wall breakers to get the walls as broken as deep as possible. There's a couple giants up, AQ behind to start taking out defenses. There's a Tesla on them, so it's going to go through them pretty quick. And there we go. So here come the rest of the giants down to the bottom, getting the rage spell, and then just throwing down the wall breakers, getting the walls open that he needs. So he's all the way up to the queen. You know, it's just smart funneling by Pampa. He was on his game today. And should be sending in hogs right now. I'm going to eventually get the rest of these recaps up too. Been tinkering with audio and it's hard to keep up on everything these days. But I do have WHF2 and Valor Morgulis recorded. In fact, I have half the audio for Valor Morgulis done. It's just didn't have my microphone on for the first half. Actually putting my phone in a phone tripod and having it sit in front of me while I do this. So right now, hopefully all the audio sounds fine. So I just cut it later. So, nice hit. Alright, I'm going to show one of our newer 9s. 9s had a great war. I was a little scared because we went terrible against LP4 Hades or whoever we faced Thursday. I mean, I think we got like 40%. It was terrible. And I was like, I hope this is fixed for Saturday. Well, it was. 83%, I think, was the percentage that we got. So we did pretty good. But I'm only going to show one of these hits. And it looks like I picked a Lalo, so I picked a good one. Potentially. Very likely that could have been, that was probably fresh. Oh, look at that Tesla farm. That's nasty. With a skelly trap there. And of course a giant bomb, but that's kind of like normal these days. I don't know if AQ was trying to target, or wall breakers were trying to target that joist there, but they do get broken in. So what I keep telling people about farming is if you farm and you do walks when you're farming, you're practicing these wall breaks all the damn time. I know I am. I'm my 9. And my 11, actually. Because I use a walk bitch half the time when I'm farming, too. Now I don't need Dark Elixir. Although I should be practicing more air. I am, but need more practice. I had an 11v11 this war, and Loon's backtrack and killed it. So look, there goes my Sterling Town Hall 11 hit rate. Not that I think I was up for anything anyway, because I do have a dip fail, I believe, in CWL record. Basically, lesson learned when I'm complaining about witches earlier is bring that Valkyrie. Because on my 11, I kept having them split off on me. And then witches are chasing my hogs all around the base. So not only am I not hogging really anymore, but I'm also bringing that Valkyrie to take care of the witch out of the CC. So lesson learned. But that's the last one I'm going to do for this war. Was fun. Great. Grumpy Old Men's great. They're probably going to be fighting for the finals. I wouldn't be surprised if they are, unless we knock them off. But we got to get our shit together first. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching.